So we're just gonna start, and we're gonna memorize. We're gonna answer. We're gonna locate every single country. Well, I don't know how many countries there are because there's a lot of territories and stuff, a lot of non-sovereign nations. So yeah, there's a lot more to learn. Because like some of these that are included aren't even recognized as sovereign countries. They're just territories, Wait, Aruba, Germany. So how do you actually learn if there's like a lot of stuff to learn? Well, I just keep whatever I figure out, like if I somehow figure out there's another country here. Also, I think Papua New Guinea has like something as a Bougainville that is thinking about declaring independence. So that's going to be another territory, another country. Norway, Vietnam, France, Cuba. Yeah, it's pretty easy if you just keep doing it over and over again. It just gets Libya. It just gets embedded into your memory, so it's not that hard. And yeah, you'll be able to do this. Like for example, Saint Kitts and Nevis. Oh, if you're like you don't know where that is. Oh my God, I only know the popular countries. Where could that possibly be? I just know where it is. Like right here. It's in the Caribbean or the Caribbean, Costa Rica. And the reason for that is because I learned the Caribbean islands, the Lucayan Archipelago, the what was it called, the Greater Antilles, China, the Greater Antilles, the Lesser Antilles. You'll figure this out. You have to study though. You have to study a lot of it. You have to. It just boils down to 70% of it boils down to memory. Well, at least for me. But if you want to be able to do this, just start with whichever continent you're from. Like if you're from Europe, you start with Europe. I'm from Asia, so I start with Asia. Because some neighboring countries, you get more familiar with them. You're more familiar with them, so you start here is easier. If you're from Africa, if you're from, North, South America. And then you just go from there. You keep learning, and then United Kingdom, Ethiopia. So for me, it was I learned Asia, memorized all of Asia. I did not touch Oceania. This was my very last because I really hated this. So many small islands. So many small islands, bro. This was the last thing that I memorized. Iraq. And then after I did Asia, I went to, I think it was it Africa, and then Europe, Panama, and then I went Europe, and then I think it was South America is pretty easy, and then I did the Caribbean and then Oceania, and now that's it. Finland, Guinea, Cyprus, Bahamas. I'm trying to not get this wrong, because sometimes I get a misclick. Northern Mariana Islands, Dominican Republic, Monaco, Lithuania, Saudi, New Zealand, it's right here. Trinidad and Tobago is right here. Wait, I can't click it. Romania, Ukraine, Romania, right, Faroe Islands, Honduras right here, Guatemala, Honduras, Equatorial Guinea. Even though it's not directly on the equator, but still kind of close, so they called it Equatorial Guinea. Andorra, South Korea. This is Korea, north, south, Kuwait. Kuwait's right here. Ecuador. Now this is an equator. Ecuador, equator, right there. Benin, Togo, Benin. There you go. Mongolia, it's right here. Senegal. Guinea-Bissau. The smaller one is Guinea-Bissau. The bigger one is Guinea. That's how I did that before. Botswana. Solomon Islands. This is Oceania, so this was a pretty new thing that I had to learn. Cocos. It's right here. There's Christmas Islands. Thailand. Moldova. Bulgaria. It's right here. It's north of Greece and Turkey. North Macedonia, north of Greece. Somalia. It's this where a lot of pirates actually are because of their coastline. So a lot of pirates were here in this place. Albania. Samoa. Namibia. South Africa, right there. Djibouti, the small one, also has a funny name. Brazil, Myanmar, Bermuda, it's right there. Saint Vincent is this one. French Guiana is Guyana, it's French Guiana. Mauritania, it's this one. Azerbaijan. So Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Guatemala. It's right next to Mexico. Latvia. Burkina Faso. I like to call this Burkina Faso. There's like a meme for this, Burkina Faso. And I also guessed this when I was first learning Africa. I was like, Burkina Faso. And it was like, because I forgot the name and I switched the letters up. Austria. Austria's right there. Jersey. Singapore. It's this small country in Malaysia. Saint Bartholomew. Okay, this one I got this wrong a lot of times. This is Anguilla. This is wait, where's Montserrat? This is Montserrat. This is Saint Bartholomew. Alright, Lebanon. It's right here. Mali. Puerto Rico is right there. Oops. Again, I'm so scared to get a misclick. Central African Republic. Indonesia. Grenada. This is the last of the Windward Islands. Right here, Windward Islands. I think it starts from Guadeloupe. Wait. Starts with Dominica. Ends in Grenada. So this is the Windward Islands. This is the Leeward Islands. And then the Leeward Antilles. Liberia. Here's right here. I sometimes get this confused with Libya. This is Libya. This is Liberia. Libya, Liberia. Montserrat. That's. Wait. Montserrat's right here. This is Martinique. Montserrat. Spain. Nepal. Kenya. Martinique. Just mentioned that, which is this. Oh wait, Dominica, Martinique. Switzerland. It's this one. Suriname. Vanuatu. This one. Yeah, it's like southeast of Solomon Islands. Guernsey is the one next to Jersey. I don't know how to pronounce it. Guernsey, I have no clue, dude. New. Again, this one, I don't know how to pronounce this either. New. Cook Islands. That's before French Polynesia, which is this one. This is French Polynesia. Republic of Ireland is obviously the next to UK. Guam. Philippines. Zimbabwe. Angola. New Caledonia is this. Tonga. That's next to Fiji. Fiji is this one. Tonga. Gabon. Also, Fiji is like a really popular country in Oceania because this is where a lot of planes land, a lot of airlines, you know, this is their center sort of place. Gabon. Micronesia. Palau, Micronesia. Nauru. This is the biggest, I think this is the biggest country in Africa, right? I think Algeria is second. Tanzania, that's this one. It's next to Kenya, south of Kenya. And this is where Mount Kilimanjaro is. Wasn't Futuna, it's... Oh, I think the Fiji, right? Wasn't Futuna. Kiribati. Kiribati is this. Seychelles. There's Comoros. Mauritius, Reunion, and then Seychelles. Alright, East Timor. It's here in Indonesia. This borders it. Colombia, Argentina, Isle of Man, Nigeria, or Niger. They call it Niger there. Niger. Turks and Caicos. I don't know how to pronounce Turks and Caicos. I have no clue. But it's next to Bahamas. Kosovo, Japan, Norfolk Island. It's this one right here, just south of New Caledonia. Comoros. It's this. Sao Tome, Uruguay. I have no. Again, I don't know how half of these are pronounced, dude. El Salvador, Palestine. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce these, bro. Armenia, British Virgin Islands. That's right here. The U.S. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, Netherlands, right there. Greenland, Hungary, Mozambique, Canada, Uganda. It's next to Kenya. Estonia. It's up here. Reunion. This is Reunion. St. Helena. It's this country here. It's pretty far. Pitcairn Islands. That's at the very end of Oceania. Bahrain. Wait, why am I having trouble with Bahrain? French Polynesia. Again, this is what I said, the big cluster of islands. Afghanistan. Jordan. This is Jordan. Belize. It's right here. Malaysia. Tajikistan. St. Pierre, that's Canada. Here. Small country there. Gambia. Bolivia, Antigua and Barbuda, that is next to St. Kitts. St. Kitts is Antigua. Barbuda, Belarus is right there. It's north of Ukraine. Just borders Russia. Tunisia, Denmark. Montenegro is right here. Luxembourg is right there. It's a little sandwiched country. Mauritius, it's this one. Pakistan, it's next to India. Taiwan. Oh my god. I see, this is what I mean when I go really fast. Sometimes I get confused. Taiwan, Eritrea, Sudan, Ivory Coast, Brunei. It's here in Malaysia. Ukraine, Malawi. It's this. Slovenia is right here. Slovakia is this one. San Marino. It's in Italy. Madagascar. Bosnia and Herzegovina. St. Lucia. So this is St. Vincent. This is St. Lucia. Martinique. St. Lucia right there. And Guadeloupe is this one. This is Dominica, right? Guadeloupe. This is the French southern and Antarctic lands because it's near Antarctica, bro. Chad. It's next to Sudan and Niger. Swatini. It's this one. Allen Islands, Finland. This is Finland. So, wait, Norway. This is Finland. It's just sandwiched in there. Mexico. Georgia. Dominica. Wait, why did Georgia have that? Wait, what? Dominica. There was some weird zoom. Dominica's right here. Bangladesh. Bhutan. It's right there. Italy. Chile. South Sudan. South of Sudan is South Sudan. Syria. United States Virgin Islands. So remember the UK, the British Virgin Islands, just south of that. Tokelau or Tokelau. I don't know how to pronounce these. It's these two things here. Two islands. Iceland. Belgium. They make great chocolate. Nicaragua. It's right here. Hong Kong. That's literally in China right here. This is Macau. This is Hong Kong. Croatia. Curacao. I don't know. Aruba. Curacao. Czech Republic, Turkey, Fiji's right here, India, Qatar. Alright, Qatar. Yeah, North Korea, Papua New Guinea, Israel, Uzbekistan's right there, Cameroon, Egypt, Tuvalu, wait, this is Kiribati, Tuvalu. Republic of South Africa, it's obvious enough because it's in southernmost part of Africa. Bonaire, it's next to Curacao. So these are actually called the ABC Islands because Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire. Although the order should have been different, but you know what? It's still the ABC Islands. Guyana, that's also the method that I used to memorize it before I learned that they were actually called that, which is interesting. Guyana, Suriname, French Guyana, Suriname, this is Guyana. That almost made me lose. Sweden, Palau, it's right there. Venezuela, Cambodia, Laos, Cambodia, Sierra Leone, Jamaica, there. Republic of Congo is next to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Rwanda, so the smallest countries here like Rwanda and Burundi. Burundi is this one, Rwanda is the northern one. Laos, Cayman Islands, right here. The Maldives, Niger, Malta, south of Italy, Serbia, Poland, Sri Lanka, south of India, Kazakhstan, it's a big one here, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Lesotho, Lesotho, right, Togo, Ghana, Greece, Cape Verde, it's this one, or Cabo Verde, Christmas Island, it's this one, it's near Australia, Haiti, it's western half of the, or not the half, but the western part of this island, shared by Dominican Republic. Algeria, second biggest country I think in Africa, because I'm sure it was it was DRC that was the biggest, right? American Samoa, next to Samoa, it's literally just next to Samoa. Peru, wait, my brain is not working. Peru. Oh, that was it. That was the last country. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we got every single one right. Pretty cool, yeah. Pretty cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna learn the capitals next. I'm gonna learn the capitals of Asia, and then we just proceed from there. So, thanks for watching, guys. I got a new mic, so I just had to record this because I bought a new microphone, and yeah. I'll see you next time when I memorize the capitals. Alright, bye.